So, hello, and welcome to a little game I like to call Magic the Gathering Arena. My name is Chris, and today will be playing a little deck that is a bit different. Using good cards, but a bit different. Essentially, this deck is an artifact, enchantment, Dance of the Manse, Emry, Vantress Gargoyle kind of deck. Now, how do we win? Well, we win in a couple different ways. We either win with a big Dance of the Manse towards the end that brings back a bunch of stuff. All of our eggs become 4/4s. Our Doom Foretold becomes a 4/4. Our Godfather statue becomes a 4/4. And the like. Or we win through Vantress Gargoyles and Stone Coil Serpents, and or them getting annoyed at Doom Foretold. And so that's how we're trying to win. Now, the deck obviously is built around stuff like Emry, and you've got the usual package of the Doom Foretold with the Guild Globe, the Golden Eggs, and the such like. And then we've obviously got Dance of the Manse, which goes well with Doom Foretold as well. And then we've got stuff like Prison Realms and Glass Caskets. This card goes very well within this deck because Emry can bring it back. It's a quick 2-mana answer to anything that's too threatening. I'm thinking Stormfist Crusader, Knight of the Even Legion, Edgewall Innkeeper, anything Lovestruck Beast, anything that's 3 mana or less, we can get rid of. Vantress Gargoyle, early game if you've got 4 or more cards, great blocker. As the game goes on and we start milling them, which also mills us, which goes well with Emry, because she can bring their stuff back, goes well with Dance of the Manse, because they'll start bringing those stuff back. That's the kind of thing that we're looking for. We've got 2 Kaya's Wraths in here as well, just in case the board state does get a little out of control, which sometimes it can. Godfather statue is something that's really interesting. You can get this down sometimes, and it'll just sort of close out a game when they're playing, 5 mana for something that's meant to be 3 mana. Ugin in there is a one-off. Sort of an extra win con, creating those 2/2s. And essentially it's card draw on a stick, and also destroying anything you want. Also means that stuff like this becomes free to play, just a free card draw. Stone Coil Serpent has an automatic 2 on it. And yeah, that's the deck. 2 Verbal Passages. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, apply styles. That Glass Casket style. So we will go and test it out. I think I'm actually in silver right now, because standard just reset, so I think I'm in silver, and I was kind of a bit bored. I am a bit bored, to be honest, of Eldraine standard. We're all kind of waiting, of course, for Theros to come out. We're playing ultra light purple here, and let's see. Well, this is a keep, I think. 2 Gargoyles, obviously great early on. The egg, pretty good. A Stone Coil Serpent if we run out of steam, so I'll start with a tap to water grave. I always think opponents must be really confused when it hovers and says that I can play something for 0, and they're like, is he playing Once Upon a Time? Okay, Fairy Guide Mother, that's interesting, and that's an interesting draw as well, because if we can get another white mana, then we could be okay. So I am going to pay. I'm going to start off with the egg here, because I want to see if I can use this Kaya's Wrath to destroy everything they've got and not lose my gargoyles. Loyal Pegasus. Okay, so we're seeing white, so this is going to become the big time, the big cheese. So I think we're going to go for another Guild Globe, which, if we pick up another land of any color, will give us the Kaya's Wrath. That's not a mana of any color, though. So we are going to take a hit this turn. We just need a land. Pray for land. If not, I'll probably either play a Gargoyle or Serpent. That's not good. This is an interesting choice. I could go egg, pray for a land. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go egg, pray for a land, get a Gargoyle out. We didn't get it, so I'm just going to actually pay this for 1. Try and block that. Because all we need is a land. We just need to survive till land. And then get what we need. Giant Killer. into Loxodon. Yep, okay, so we didn't get any attacks this turn. That's pretty good, again, if we pick up a land. A land is all we need. If we don't get it, obviously, we're probably game over here. We got it, baby. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to... Sure, I'll just auto-pay, whatever. I don't want to mess up there. Let's just destroy things. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Okay, well, that's a good game. As our opponent knows. Sometimes people just get the... I mean... That was heartbreaking. Had we picked up that land earlier, though, we probably would have won that game because they wouldn't have had the mana to do that. So we'll jump into another game. That one really unfortunate that they happened upon Unbreakable Formation. Nice to see people playing stuff like Mono White, though. So I take a nice sip of the wonderful, wonderful water. So, Elfin lied. Who is Elfin? And why did they lie? Going second here, I think I like this. We've got this for the early aggro. We've got Emry for potential recursion. Another great thing is Emry's on the board. Sacrificing these X for life if you're ever in that against aggro situation. Bringing them back, playing them. Get an extra draw. I love Emry. What a cool card this is. I wish it was more playable. I wish there was better artifacts. I love artifacts. I wish Steel Overseer and Emry were the most playable cards in Standard. Oh, this person is an idiot. They've got the whelp. I just think it's really ugly. So we'll start with this here. Okay, for mana, that's a good threat. Keep that at the top. Temple of Triumph makes me think we're playing good old Jeskai Fires. There you go. There we go. Don't we just all love Jeskai Fires? So this is a pretty big card here, Doom Foretold, against that terrible, terrible deck. I will shock this in. And I will play... I'm going to try and beat them down as quick as I can here, I think. I need to get as many things in their grave as possible. I need to start beating them down. And then next turn we've got Egg into Emry. We'll see what they do. We've also got Prison Realm if they play... Teferi or something else. Something boring, which they will, because they're Jeskai Fires. Good thing about this, of course, it misses Deafening Clarion. Oh, they just play nothing. So I'm going to egg. Oh, I tapped wrong. Okay then, I'll just do that. That's unfortunate. But if we see fires now, then obviously we'll play that. No, just Sphinx of Foresight. Not really what I was expecting, but okay. So we'll start that mill. Do I want to get... I think I just want to get Doom Foretold ticking over here. Oh, they got 3 in the grave. I just kind of want to keep that Doom Foretold going as long as I can. So I sack. Yeah, let's go for it. So he's going to sack the sacrifice the Sphinx of Foresight. He's going to sacrifice the Sphinx of Foresight. He does get the scry. Could have gone Prison Realm into Emry, but Prison Realm I think has better targets than Sphinx. And he might not do anything, but the tempo loss from not doing anything is big. If he chooses just to not play anything. And if he plays fires into something, then... Okay, well, we'll just mill one. Yeah, so he does just play nothing, which means obviously he's gonna have to discard. I'll just play Emry for full mana. So why not? And play that tapped. Good thing is we got up to 6, which means we can down to the Mance. And bring back Doom Foretold. We could also bring back Doom Foretold, a Golden Egg, a Guild Globe, a Ventress Gargoyle, Cavalier of Gales. Well, that's a Prison Realm on a stick. So what I'll probably do is Prison Realm, tap Emry, play Gargoyle. He's got 7 things in the grave, so that seems like a good trade for me. Fabled Passage, sure. Totally crazy. Do I want a blue? Do I want a white? We'll go white. Play Prison Realm. Drop that to the bottom. Play the Gargoyle. And away we go. So now we could even bring 5 things back. And good for us, they do not play counter spells and Jeskai fires. This game is not going well for them now. Clarion, okay. Doesn't get rid of the Gargoyle. Bone Crusher Giant, okay. Get rid of that with that. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just go for a big old Stonecoil Serpent then. That's what, 3, 7. Just go for a big old Stonecoil Serpent. He just plays a Sphinx. And well, I'm going to attack. I'm going to play... See, I could dance for the Mance now. Get back Prison Realm. A Gargoyle, draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, maybe that's worth it. So we'll go you, and I'll take that. Don't want, yep. Woo! So there you saw the power of this build. Essentially, if you can get that Dance for Mance, I wonder if we should go up to 4 Dance for the Mance. I think it is a pretty crucial card. For that reason, what would I cut? Maybe go up to 4 and maybe... Do I need the Ugin? Ugin can be good though. But... yeah, I think I'm going to go 4 Dance for the Mance. Instead of the Ugin. Just because I think Ugin, you want Dance for the Mance on about 6 at least as well to get back Doom Foretold. Obviously you can use it sometimes for 4 or you can just get a couple eggs to draw if you really need to, but you ideally want it for 6, and so Ugin being for 6, and if you mill Ugin then he doesn't do anything. This is a keep as well. Hopefully we're playing aggro against... This is a cool sleeve, I will grant. This is something that is very cool. Against aggro we should be good. Hopefully we're not playing against control. I will start off with a Hallowed Fountain. A Sacred Foundry. Okay. I'll pay for this. Put out you. Yeah, sure. Get an early body down. Early threat. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, Feather. That's what this looks like. We'll play the Tranquil Cove. Play Glass Casket. This is a good hand against this deck. Because obviously if they don't have anything... Yep, there's Feather. If they don't have anything to use those things on, they don't have that good of a deck. So yeah, we'll use our second Glass Casket. I will pay for that to use one of you. Also, Doom Foretold, pretty good in this scenario. This is good as well. He's got 2 feathers, because why would he not? Okay, well, I'll start with a Guild Globe. Hey, hope you like land. Hopefully Emry survives. Fortunately, there isn't much in there other than these gargoyles. Hey, hopefully Emry survives, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Draw a card. No good for battle. Interesting. Just need Doom Foretold. Hey, we just needed Doom Foretold. Don't you just love it when you just mill it off the top of your deck? 2 golden eggs. And a land. I got rid of a God's Willing, which is good. Oh, need that Doom Foretold. Maybe we gotta dance for the Manse, who knows. That's not good either. So Feather running away with it. We just... That's 10 damage. Fuck. Oops. Shouldn't have sworn. And the land, yeah, put it back in their hands. I just milled another Doom Foretold off the top. Just to get a Godfarer statue. I mean, this is game over, I think. Killed Emry, they got 2 feathers. I personally don't like feather decks. I think they're far too inconsistent. It's basically, did you draw feather? And if you did, well done. If you didn't, you lost. Like, oh, I'm playing bad red-white creatures with spells, you know, or Kai's Wrath would have won that game. Oh well, though, that was the deck. Hopefully in that second game, and, you know, with different draws, maybe we win that third game as well. You saw that this deck can be okay, be pretty good. Stone Cold Serpent, we had a lot of cards that would have saved us there, but all we kept drawing was eggs and globes and lands. But that's the way Magic goes. So thank you for listening. I've been Chris. You've been watching. Have a good day.